Hi, Oleg.
Michael.
Hi, good afternoon. Good to have you with us. So we're just waiting for Artur Karchikovsky to join us now of Sunfish.
Yeah, can you just clarify, because I was on the blue stage because the pink was not active. So it will be the first right now, right?
Yeah, the reason the stage is the sessions only go live 15 minutes before they start, so that's why you wouldn't have seen it. Hi, Artur. Good to see you again. Great to have you with us. Pleasure. Is that the in the background? Oh, I thought it was the palace for a moment there.
No.
No.
This is our office. It's Żelazna Street.
Wonderful. Okay, so first up, we're going to have Wojciech of Xpress Delivery presenting. So I'm going to bring Wojciech on now.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hi, good afternoon, Wojciech. Great to have you with us.
It's nice to see you. Okay, I will try to share my screen. 1 second.
Okay, yeah, we can see your screen, and I guess you just want to make it full screen and we'll start.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, can I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's very nice to see you. My name is Wojciech. I'm going to show you the Xpress Delivery project. What is an Xpress Delivery? We want to deliver products or services to your client in 1 hour or less. We are working in a B2B to C model in the same day delivery and express deliveries. What is express delivery? It's a system and a driver app. It helps to deliver products and to the customer in a few hours. We created this for the corporate client. We are fully integrated with corporate systems and processes. And our goal is to minimize delivery time and cost to achieve end customer total satisfaction. What is the problem on the market? The problem is widely recognized that there is no good solution in last mile and express deliveries. There are high costs of the express delivery, and the current models are very expensive and focused on B2C model like Glovo or Uber Eats. It's like a marketplaces. What are we doing? We are using existing app drivers infrastructure like Uber drivers, Bolt drivers, Glovo drivers, and others. And we are providing them a solution of another stream of income with our XD driver app. Our resources are, we have over 50K drivers available in Poland. We are operating on every market in Poland with over 100K citizens, and we are solving the same-day delivery problem for corporations. What is our product? It's an app, and it's a fully integrated system with corporate systems. We are working in a win-win model. We're giving good wages for drivers and low cost of deliveries for our corporate clients. What are we achieved so far? We acquired 2 big corporate clients like Philip Morris International and Play. The average time of delivery is only 17 minutes. Right now, we are improving the process of integration with corporate systems. Our growth is over 300% in 1 year, from 160K euros in 2019 up to 500K in 2019. We achieved first business angel investment. We are started integration with one of the biggest e-commerce company in CEE region. And we are opening a possibility of starting other markets for our existing clients. Right now, we are working on a full corporate identity. We are working on the process for banking industry. We are adapting for e-grocery, food delivery. We want to finish first round of investment, prepare for the international expansion, and in this year we want to get 6 more international corporate clients on the Polish market, and then with these clients we want to go abroad. Our revenue streams are 20% of commission of all deliveries, We are getting money from corporate clients for integration, and we getting the monthly fee for SLA for clients. Why drivers want to work with us? Because we have a...
Wojciech, I need to, maybe we can touch on this in the Q&As. You know, you've run out of time. Okay, so I'll hand over to the judges for 4 minutes.
Hi, Wojciech. Nice to see you again. I was seeing you pitch, I think the last time, like 1 year ago. What happened in this time? First of all, did you gather some new customers? And second of all, how did the COVID-19 situation impact your company?
Okay, yes, we acquired one big client. Right now we're making implementation for them, but I still have an NDA, so I cannot tell what client is this. But it's a very big client, and we will grow about 10 times with this client. And the COVID situation is very good for us. We noticed that about 30% of growth with our current clients.
Okay, and to what markets are you targeting, and what is your go-to-market strategy? Will you use your existing clients and just, you know, support them on other markets, or are you trying to target new customers on other markets?
We are trying to acquire international clients on the Polish market, build the service for them, and with them we want to go abroad. Right now we have a query from Philip Morris to open the Swiss market with our service.
Okay. Nobody has or other judges have no questions.
Oleg, maybe you have a question for Wojciech.
Yes, sorry, I had the bad connection. Can you repeat what are your needs?
Our needs, we want to get about 1 million of PLN to grow as the investment. We need contact to the corporate clients. Right now we are looking for contact to the Rossmann stores, and we are looking for the contact to the pharmaceutical industry.
Mm-hmm. So, and what is your plan? How are you gonna spend this money?
We want to spend on the sales team. We do in selling to the corporate client. We want to put lots of money in development of the app and technology, and we want to make us, let's say, to be seen as the big corporate client. Because right now we are a very small company in a very small city, so you know it's not very good for the corporate client. So we want to change.
Did you try to get the team for equity, not for the salary, but for the equity?
Can you repeat, please, because I couldn't hear you. Hello, can you repeat, please, because I couldn't hear you.
Did you try to get the team for equity, not for salary?
Yes, a couple of guys that are for equity.
Thank you.
Did you notice any decrease of, you know, Uber drivers and other drivers you use within the COVID-19 time?
Yes, we've noticed that there is the market goes down with the Uber drivers, but everybody wants to work with us right now because we are growing and because we are just delivering the stuff, not the people. So we have more drivers than we need.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Wojciech. That brings us to an end for your presentation. Next up, we have Marek of Gytpol.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hi, Marek. You appear to be muted. Can you just check your microphone, please? If you check your settings at the bottom of the screen, there's a settings badge. If you click on that and just check that you're using the correct microphone. So Arthur, have you been around since this morning for some of the other presentations?
No, I didn't have any time. That's the problem. And
okay, yeah, I saw some really exciting stuff in the ed tech and the hardware sectors today.
If there is something for us, just drop an email. We are very happy to invest, and we are still searching. We just finished one investment last week and are all the time hunting for good deep tech startups from Poland.
Absolutely. Marek, are you no, we can't hear you at all. Marek, okay, I'm gonna bring on Mariusz next. As you appear to have some problems.
Yeah,
so,
Marek, don't use Safari, use Chrome. Maybe that's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, please make sure you're using Chrome. Okay, so Mariusz of Motorro, I'll add you to the stream, and we'll give Marek some time to work out the technical difficulties. Hi, Mariusz.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi, Mario.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to share my screen.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Okay, so I'll kick you off now with 3 minutes.
Hi, my name is Mariusz. I am CEO and co-founder of Motorro. Motorro is a B2B marketplace for the automotive aftermarket, which means car parts industry. Motorro is a platform that simplifies the automotive parts ecosystem, both for the wholesalers supplying the car parts and the mechanic and stores ordering them. In this video, mechanic trying to find the best offer for camshaft cooling, and he compared prices and time of delivery. Because every wholesaler has its own particular parts catalog and system of listing parts, their availability and their delivery options, mechanics are having a hard time quickly making comparisons for the customer on the spot. The problem was, which wholesaler has the part we need for the best price and the best time of delivery? Usually, a person dedicated to other parts in company didn't have enough time to compare every 15 to 18 offers, so he decided to compare only 5 wholesalers catalog where they have relationship and where they believe in the best offer. As a consequence of that, they have only 30% sales conversion from quote to sell, because customer on the spot compares online and neighbor competitors. This video shows how simple is ordering process with Motorro. Motorro has aggregated all of the wholesalers catalog into one place. So when the mechanics search for the part, the result is an easy-to-read list that shows up to 18 offers at the same time. Now in seconds, the mechanic can access all the options, choose the part they want, and constantly quote the best offer to their customer. In Motorro, our clients have content market vision because they see availability from wholesalers where they don't have relationship yet, and they can establish new relationship by one click. In the past 16 months, we were able to acquire on Motorro platform 18 wholesalers, which is 85% of Polish market, and we think we reached the critical mass here. 950 mechanics and parts shops, and over 7.5 million parts indexed in our database. We have a head start, and the head start is integration with 18 wholesalers. It took us 3 years to build these relationships, something that no competitor has. We believe the key to our success is our team. We have deep experience in automotive industry. I have over 10 years experience, and I am an expert of SDCM. This is the most important Polish automotive association. Adrian has over 26 years experience with wholesalers and parts manufacturers. This is crucial time for Motorro. After 3 years of acquiring wholesalers, mechanics, parts manufacturers, we have laid the foundation. We believe we are ready to scale and monetize the platform use base. We are raising $2 million in order to acquire more customers, complete the wholesalers acquisition, build our dev team, and launch Motorro in 3 neighboring countries, Lithuania, Bulgaria, and Romania. Thank you.
Great stuff. Thank you, Mariusz, and I'll hand it over to the judges now for 4 minutes of Q&As.
Maybe I will start. Hi, Mariusz. Nice to meet you. So basically, you are a marketplace and a price comparison engine for car parts. Am I right?
In B2B model.
In the B2B model, exactly. And, there are companies that are on the market since 10 years and the space is pretty crowded. So how you guys want to be better and how you want to stand out compared to the competition?
Yeah, really, we don't have exactly competitors like right now because still wholesalers are on the market, IT programs are on the market, but nobody have so easy to launch program for shops and workshops in the market. We are only the one in Poland. One platform is running in France, I think 6 months ago, and they raised €3 million to grow. But they have different model of working. They have only offline offer from wholesalers, and they show it after you pay for this info.
So just to make it right, you are telling me that there's no competition on the Polish market. So all my friends that have auto shops never had the opportunity to compare and, buy parts.
They do this manually. They click on the catalog. They search for the part, copy index, and pass this index to 4 or 5 wholesalers catalog to search the best offer for them.
Okay.
We show all the market in the one place with individual prices because every shops and workshops have an individual price in the wholesalers catalog. This is most important online connection because this is individual price, not one price for every garages, for every shops, always individual price.
Okay.
And Oleg, do you have any comments or questions to add? Okay, no, it appears Oleg may have some technical difficulties, so you've got the microphone back to you.
No, I don't have questions. Thank you.
Can you repeat, Artur, because I don't hear you?
He said he doesn't have any questions.
Okay. So how do you want to get new customers? How you want to grow?
Yeah, we test few models already. We spent many cash on this, and now we decide to make own call center and calling to hot leads by ads and Facebook social media exactly leads. And after a few calls, we go with sales representatives to this shop or workshop and run the platform because we need 5 contacts to make it customer to paid customer or user who is active.
Mm-hmm. Because I was trying to Google some solutions I would try to find as a shop, and I find all the guys that I know, iParts, części samochodowe, Autodoc, of course, Intercars.
Yeah, this is B2C e-stores. I know it. They do something different.
Yeah, but they also, come on, Intercars is also doing B2B, of course. Yeah. So I'm still trying to understand your USP and the idea behind your business.
Okay. If you have a few minutes, I can explain you.
Mariusz, you'll have to,
maybe another time, but I will be happy to see, what is the motivation behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sure you can follow up separately in the coming days. Thank you very much, Mariusz. Next up, we are welcoming Matthew Album of Gytpol.
Right, are we connected? Can you hear me?
We are. Hi, Matthew.
Great. So we've managed to get past the first stage. Now let me share the presentation for you.
Wonderful.
Although it does tell me in the window something's wrong, but let me share and see what happens.
I remember the few nights ago when we held the training seminar that you had no issues, did you?
I was very quick. I think I was the quickest.
So what have you changed on your computer since then, Matthew?
No, nothing. I'm going to share now, and I think it will. I have to share the. I guess I share the application window. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look. Just give me a second to do this. No, it won't let me do that. So let's just do the entire screen, and I'll have to kind of somehow do share the presentation like this.
Mm-hmm.
Although I can't see the timer, but I'll put a little timer on here. It's 3 minutes, right?
3 minutes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just give me a second to quickly turn on the timer, and then we can get going.
Wonderful.
Okay, thanks for that. At least we've managed to sort that. Okay, so thanks very much. Shalom from Israel. This is Matthew from Gytpol. I'm going to talk to you about our company Gytpol and our product Gytpol Validator, which is a cybersecurity solution that found a gap in what we call the endpoint security market. It is quite a crowded market, but we found this gap, which what we call configuration security. And just to start with a few insights, cybersecurity is obviously a really hot topic right now. 68% of organizations had a successful or were hit by a cyber attack. And when we looked into it, 70% of those attacks originate on the endpoint. And endpoints like a PC, a desktop, a laptop, a server. And so whilst people have often antivirus or anti-malware solutions, it's clear that, which are very good, but it's clear that there are still problems because obviously a lot of attacks are originating there. And from the research that we did, we found that actually a lot of vulnerabilities and holes are caused by what we call configuration security, which is misconfigurations. People are not configuring their platforms correctly. And as a result of that, and they're not aware of it. And as a result of that, this is where the vulnerabilities and the risks appear, which cause attacks to eventually happen. And we believe that this, by deploying ECS and Gytpol, that you'll be able to reduce these metrics and reduce the risk and obviously make our organizations a lot safer. And in fact, misconfigurations are everywhere. If you look at a typical platform, you've got misconfigurations in the infrastructure, as well as especially the Microsoft products. Actually, I know Microsoft is a sponsor here, but naturally Microsoft, the size and the complexity of the products mean there's so many configurations, it's impossible really to have them very, very tight. And of course, on devices such as Windows and Mac, and really everywhere there are misconfigurations. The more complicated the product gets, the more chance there is for misconfigurations. We basically detect these, and we find things that these other products are not finding. So the types of things we find through misconfiguration are passwords in clear text, policies not applied correctly, and these are the types of things that hackers actually know where to find and take advantage of. And so finally, we've got this tool that gives the IT guy in an organization the visibility that they have, and not only can we detect them, we can also remediate. Remediate means fixing those issues that come along. So we cover a number of areas. We cover, as you can see, with compliance, validating policies, and we also just launched after COVID, actually hardening of remote desktops when somebody is working from home, which is a cause of that. We launched in Israel, we scaled up, we did very well. We're now scaling up internationally, and that's where basically our focus is right now. We have a great executive team consisting of original employee of Checkpoint, who also had another startup that actually was sold to VMware, as well as professional hackers and people who've had experience in the Israeli army in cyber. That's it. We're 3 minutes are up, I guess. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Matthew. I'll hand you over to the judges for the Q&As.
Thank you. I'm going to stop sharing so I can see the screen, if that's okay.
Thank you. Maybe Oleg will start this time, or?
Yeah, can you just repeat what is your business model?
What we currently do is it's a subscription business model. So basically, our customers to date will pay an annual subscription per user in the organization. And we actually, as I mentioned, we're only about we're about 12 months now into selling, and we're now actually getting subscriptions from most of our initial customers. So it does show that renewals, I should say. So it does show that it's a sticky product. The nice thing is we have this wow. We basically do a POC for free. It takes an hour to do it, and we always have this wow moment because IT guys are usually quite sort of there's nothing wrong with my platform. I am secure because I've got Cisco or whatever, and we say okay, we'll try it out, and then we have the wow moment where we find all these things that they actually were not expecting, even with their existing security tools.
And what about your competition? Can you repeat, please?
Well, right now, I know it's not good to say this, but we have not found anyone who does what we do. That's why I think we found this gap. The antivirus EDR style products do not do configuration security. In fact, we spoke to Checkpoint, who have like every security product A to Z, and they basically said that our product doesn't overlap with anything they've got. And we seem to get that feedback from customers who buy the product from us because they say we found the gap. We found a gap in the market that the other products don't do, and it helps reduce their risk and makes them safer.
Okay, I would just maybe make comment on that, or maybe you heard that already, or maybe you will hear it in the future. If you say that there is a gap in the market, or there are no competitors, either you're not looking good for searching them, or either you're maybe having the product which nobody needs. And of course, there is a little bit chance that you have a genial idea, and maybe it's really a gap. But prior to that, you need to stress what researches have you made, and why you're so sure that it's so unique and people will really need it. So well, this is one comment.
Yeah.
And the other one, if you're going to use your proceeds mainly on the salaries of your team, try to look at such sources like Co-Founders Lab, AngelList, to look for the co-founders or teammates for equity, not for salary. And by this way, you can prove your model that people trust. They can invest their sweat capital in working with you. What I think
right, very good points. I mean, my response to the first is, we have sold over 500,000 licenses to 60 companies now. So that's pretty good, I think. And the feedback we get from our customers is no one else has this. And, that's where the research we did beforehand has confirmed it. I think right now, the way the company needs to grow internationally is the COVID has held us back a bit because we only started in January to sell internationally. And we're trying to build a distribution network. But, without these events and conferences where you can actually reach out to people, it's a lot harder. That's really where what we're looking for at the moment. It's not necessarily direct investor money to seed it. The product exists. We do have a roadmap, but we need to know how we can grow internationally and expand. And just contacts is not enough. You need to build the right partnerships, and with the help to do that.
If you want to grow, sorry, Michael. If you want to grow internationally, try to look for your representatives on these two platforms I mentioned, Co-Founders Lab and AngelList. You can find these people working for equity. So by this way, you're going to enlarge your team without any cash investment. Plus, you're going to find the right solution for your need. You will find representatives who are going to help you to scale up in their native countries.
Right. Very
great.
good.
And I'll draw it to a close there. Thanks, guys. Sorry, Arthur.
One question, about 5 seconds. Is it plug and play, or how scalable is it?
We have one customer with 70,000 installed with users, so the installation takes an hour, and it basically grows based on the size of the organization.
Okay. Thank you.
Great
Thanks
stuff.
very much.
Thanks, Matthew. Okay, next up we've got Marek from SkyCorp, who will be joining us. Oh dear, Marek. So we've, as you've said, you've basically jinxed yourself. So this looks as though it's a hand of God situation. I'm not sure what.
Try to write it down or use hand language. Maybe this will help.
Yeah, have you? Elena's just mentioned to me. Have you? Okay, he's going to join again.
No.
Marek, have you? You need to check the input source for your in the settings, I believe. I mean, I know you had it working backstage, but something's amiss. Okay, so we're going to move on to Ina of MISSWEED, and hope perhaps Marek can somehow fix his microphone settings. Hi, Ina.
Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you.
Hi there.
Hi.
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 Great to have you.
Gil from MISSWEED.
Nice to meet you all.
We're having a problem to share the screen.
So at the bottom, you have the monitor logo. You simply click on that and then choose to share your whole screen or a Google Chrome tab, for example.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, so if you make that full screen, and then we can start the countdown.
Okay, so you can see us as well?
Yep.
Okay, so as I said, nice to meet you. My name is Ina Broder, and this is my partner, Gil Mog. MISSWEED is a lifestyle brand that aims to reshape the female experience with cannabis by developing a unique line of accessories that are designed from a new female perspective with their needs in mind.
Data show that women cannabis consumption is on the rise. As you can see, 2018, women make up almost 50% of the cannabis consumer in the United States alone. This means that 1 million women are consuming cannabis. That statistic is from areas that have been legalized. We can all imagine what the number really are. According to the analyst, the illicit market remains 3 times the size of the legal market. The bottom line is that we have a market and it's huge. Most of those women say there is a stigma attached to the plant consumption and they feel the need to hide it from others. We can see the next segment, the habit of the consumption weed by women. Most of them do it daily and they do it in the old-fashioned way of smoking joints. We believe that these pictures show why women might want to hide their cannabis consumption. Despite all the advance in the cannabis industry, it still speaks in a very masculine language, whether it's in the marketing message, the rental, the value proposition, the commerce site, all of which are tailored to the male or diverse audience. So the problem is there is a lot of women who enjoy weed and style, and they spend a lot of money on products they don't like, don't feel comfortable using, just because that's what the market have to offer.
So our solution is an online store where we can sell our own unique designed products. We have designed a kit that looks and feels like a beauty kit, and actually have all the accessories needed to make a roll-up. This is the pink version. This is the home decor.
And you can see that it's it's not just the product, it's all the experience, the customer experience. And we want to show you a short video.
It's a short video that will explain our products.
Sorry about it.
Sorry, it's taking time to. You pretty sure we?
Okay, guys, we are asking questions because I think the time ran out. Mike?
So we don't have the time for the video?
Okay.
Michael, we don't
We
hear
will
you.
keep talking.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
So
So
let's go
yeah,
to-
I'll hand over to the judges for questions. Yeah.
Okay, hi. So, first of all, very cool idea. Where are you from?
We're from Israel, but
Okay.
our market will be United States and Europe.
Okay, so as it goes to vaporizers, vape pens, dab pens, whatever,
Not at all.
you can get in the States every possible color. There are really hundreds of products for women. So my first question is, how good was your market research? Because I like the whole business as it goes to CBD and cannabis business. I did research it, and I have been lately to the States, and I have noticed that there's really a lot of products that you can choose. None of them looks like your golden style, but they are pink, they are hippie style, and the most value is mostly are the cartridges or the oils that are within. So how far are you? Do you have a design or do you have a product that already?
Yeah. Actually, what I'd like to show, because it's not a vaporizer at all. It's actually, we are selling products to people that like it's like smoking it like a joint.
Okay.
So, for example, we take the lipstick. Okay, you see it's a regular lipstick for women, black. So you can take out extracting out the in without getting your hands dirty, because the usual joint holder is.
Sorry, girls, I don't hear you.
Yeah, you seem to have some connection issues, Ina. So we've lost you. So I'll give you a few seconds to try and rejoin.
Yeah, it would be good to be able to ask some questions. Technical difficulties today.
It's always when you're on the judging panel, Arthur, for some reason. I think
Thank you.
I'm joking. No, to be honest, actually, we've had a few technical difficulties in this session, but previously very, very streamlined. And as I said, some of the robotics pitches were absolutely, breathtaking.
I think we lost Oleg also.
Yeah, so Oleg seemed to have some technical difficies.
Maybe we have some questions from the audience.
Hi.
Okay, Ina's back.
Hi again.
Yeah, I wanted to show you the very special products. It actually looks like a blush, but you have this tool. So here it's closed, here it's open. So you can put the read exactly to the rolling paper.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, at the side there is a lot of women who actually went to Vapo, to a vaporizer. There's still most of the women that love weed do it daily, and they do it through smoking joint and not vaporizing. And last year there was a big mess with the vaporizer and without the vitamin E inside, and there was
all the products went down.
We're not the same audience. We're talking with ladies who love weed and they love to smoke it. And there is a lot of women out there that still do it. Want to show you?
This is the grinder. It's very special design, so it's also easier for the woman hands. And the kits.
And we started crowdfunding here in Israel this week, and we very appreciate to get to our link. We will do it on the chat below. And that's it. Sorry about all the technical problems.
So what's the next step? You have a good product. Now you are trying to sell it. Are you selling already? What are you searching for?
We are looking for investment, but we went to crowdfunding in Israel, so we can
Sell the product in a very
in pre-sale in a 50% off, so we can get the first batch.
Okay, so just to make it quick, it's not a VC product. It doesn't make any sense to find a VC investor for it because it's nothing for us. We will not be able to invest in it. And I think it's just perfectly made for Kickstarter. And if you make a good Kickstarter campaign in the States, you will sell more than you ever imagined. I think the presentation is very good. I like the product, how it looks. I like the idea. I will pitch it to my wife and just make a good Kickstarter campaign and you're done. I'm 100% sure it will be a success.
Yeah, I completely agree with Artur. I think it's definitely destined for either a crowdfunding platform or some type of Kickstarter program or etc.
And with Kickstarter, you will get an insane reach also because it really goes. But you just have to make sure that you will convince the people that you are able to deliver on the quantity and quality, because that's the only question. You know, it's easy to make a prototype. It's easy to make a prototype. It's hard to drop ship your product to 500,000 clients in the States.
We didn't talk about our experience. We both come from a really business background. We know how to do the ship international. We know how to do the operation. This is our main core. And me and Ina, 5 years did it, and we know how to take it
to make it happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Very good.
Super. Thanks, guys. I need to.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. Okay, so that brings us. That was the final startup of the session 4 on the Pink stage. So, yeah, thanks a lot, Oleg and Artur, as always, for your support in judging the startups. Yeah, have you got maybe anything to add? It can be regarding the recent pitches, or some insights from you guys around the market, the current climate, etc.
Well, as it goes to the market, I just said some research that I have read as it goes to the States and the global market. So COVID is, of course, impacting the whole ecosystem. What you can see globally that the evaluations of startups are falling around 20 to 30%.
Yeah.
60% of all VCs think they will fall to 40% by next year. That's the bad point. But the good point is we are still investing. We are investing even more. So there are some VCs like ours that are very ambitious and are cherry picking and don't have any COVID-related problems because we didn't have any investments that were hit by COVID. Other VCs are a little bit different. The other good news is that startups are still hiring and they are hiring even more. 1/4 of all startups that were asked, they had a decrease in sales, but around 40% had an increase in sales. So if you had a startup that is doing something with e-commerce or with online communication or with gaming, of course, then you were right with reason. I mean, we had around 600,000 people playing Counter-Strike in May 2019. Now we had 1.3 million, so twice as many people. So actually, the only thing we have noticed is a decrease in the quantity and the quality of startups that are pitching. Well, the quantity is a little bit bigger because a lot of startups from abroad are pitching in Poland or Germany, but the quality is a little bit lower. But overall, I think the evaluation will drop a little bit. The investment volume will drop a little bit, but still, I don't think it hit us as much as other parts of the business. And I'm pretty sure that we all will have a lot of success in the future. And I'm pretty convenient that we'll go through this crisis in a good way.
Yep, very encouraging. Oleg, have you got any final comments before we draw this session to a close?
Just to follow up with this COVID, we're doing the longevity business. We're investing in the biotechnology companies which are trying to break the longevity solution. So I think I understand that COVID made lots of drama for all the nations, lots of families. But from the positive point of view, people would become more attentive to their own health, to such thing as telemedicine, distant self-checking, because today lots of people, they just go once a year or maybe once in 2 years to doctors, and they have very few tests that they should take, and they take fewer than they should supposed to take. And because of that, such people as Steve Jobs, Paul Allen, partner of Bill Gates, the mother of Bill Gates, they all died 30-40 years prior to their physical death, because they could not, the doctors could not find the butterfly effect, which dramatically shortened their life, because they took too small amount of tests. So because of the COVID, people are frightened to go to the doctors, so they can make the self-checkup through the different online technologies, and the ordinary ones which are advised by doctors. So this is a good example how the drama and tragic can make some positive feeling. So from this point of view, I think this virus brought too much positive for a long.
Okay, we've lost you there, Oleg. Okay, so on that note, thanks for your input, guys. Be in touch and speak soon.
Thank you. See you soon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.